What's up citizens, was Pig here. The astute among you may have noticed I sound a little different. This is because my normal human voice is broken, and so in order to fulfill my duties to you, my dedicated audience, all 166 of you, I have drafted in Daniel MLG to fill in. Also, my normal regular voice is shite. So, this is a new section I'm calling Roadmap Roundup, because it's a roundup of the roadmap. See what I did there? Right then, let's get to it. Grab your popcorn and put your phone on mute. Here's what's coming in Alpha 3.9, which is scheduled for exactly Chapmak Jim Offenfn in 2020. First up, prison uniforms are coming. I guess this means CIG don't want us running around in our scruddies while in jail. I think I'm mildly disappointed by this. Although the description reads, prison uniform that will be provided to incarcerated players serving a sentence. It doesn't say we have to wear it though, so running around in scruddies while slapping the snot out of fellow inmates looks to still be an option. Glorious. We are getting a new mission giver in the shape of dodgy geezer Eddie Parr, who will most likely be located on Microtech somewhere, tucked away, in a dark corner, with his broody gruff voice and low self-esteem. Let's see what sort of missions Eddie gives. Next, Microtech is getting some clothing. Cool. This is described as clothing commonly worn by the citizens of Microtech. Just don't expect Versace or Vivienne Westwood. Think knitted jumpers your granddad would wear, fleeces, and woolly hats. But do expect a new line of daft snow goggles though from whoever it was who made the last set of ridiculous eyewear we got from CIG. Honestly. Next up, bounty hunters are getting some new armor. Fucking great. Everyone will be running around like the goddamn Mandalorian. I can't wait. Locations. The Klesher automated prison will be making an appearance in 3.8 for those who have been labeled as naughty and condemned to run around in the new prison uniforms. Or, you know, scruddies, whatever. The gameplay from these new prisons actually looks pretty decent. Expect small virtual rubber balls to appear in the pledge store that we can bounce off our cell walls while thinking about what we did and how we wronged society. Though I obviously want to see a new line of scruddies, but that's just me. Shut up and take my money. New Babbage will be getting its interior stuff hallelujah. This means we'll be able to presumably land at the spaceport after a 30-minute quantum travel journey, take a tram to the city, and then wander around aimlessly looking at all the pretty, while trying to avoid hordes of fucking bounty hunters in their new pajamas. Fucking rock on. This is going to be epic. Then, Microtech will be getting its 3 moons that are missing from 3.8, but aren't really, because they're actually there, but are not really, but are. You just can't go to them, but really you can. They're just not really there. Anyway, Cleo, Euterp, and Calliope. 3 brand spanking new moons. All built with Planet Tech version 4. Splendid. I actually can't wait to check these out. Bloody awesome. Next up, Rest Stop Space Station, unoccupied. So the description for this reads, typically found in less traveled locations, these variants have basic fuel and repair functionality, cough cough, but minimal crew, security, and shopping opportunities. Includes derelict, but not necessarily empty, stations permanently closed by the owners. These could turn out to be a reclaimer captain's wet dream. So not exactly empty, just staffed by a skeleton crew of brain-dead NPCs. Nothing out of the ordinary here other than sketchy shopping opportunities, and some more pretty to gawp at. Noise, FPS combat, weapon types, what it actually says. Adding the ability for combat AI to engage the player using a wider variety of weaponry, react dynamically to both player behavior and the environment, and engage strategically and realistically. What I interpret that as meaning, the ability to buy motherfucking nunchucks, throwing stars, and samurai swords from Tameni and Sons. Something something and NPC behavior. Blah blah realistic. At last, a space game with high fidelity motherfucking nunchucks. Sweet. I may just have to get one of those bounty hunter suits after all. NPC improvements, civilian. This says improvements to the civilian AI archetype, including additional interactions for the player as well as other NPCs. This will include passes from animation and audio. Interesting. So now NPCs won't just barge into you, they'll barge into you while yelling I'm fucking walking here.
I'm walking here.
and giving you the bird. This may explain why CIG have been in New York recently. Anyway, I'm super excited to see what new and interesting ways NPCs will be able to bring that extra bit of joy to our lives while wandering around lost in Lawville looking for the fucking tram to Metro Center. FPS, cover usage V1. Expanding the tactic selection for the NPC human combat to analyze the environment and detect, in absence of full cover, possible positions where they can engage enemies without being fully exposed to them. This includes objects such as small crates, which could potentially provide partial cover. I see. I wonder if this will improve on NPC's ability to blend into a solid fucking wall or floor. Gameplay. Prison missions. Something to do for naughty citizens repaying their debt to society and who have maybe run out of or lost their rubber balls. Cool. Dynamic mission system. Economy generated missions. Now we are fucking talking. If this is in any way tied into Tony's Eurovex quantum system, you can bet your ass it'll be great. All of the back-end stuff triggering dynamic missions based on supply, demand, and location. Sounds great. I'm looking forward to this. Restricted area rework. Yes please. Just fucking get rid of it already. Next. Dynamic mission system. Mission generation along QT routes. This actually sounds promising. Let's hope it doesn't end up being a clusterfuck like the current interdiction mechanics are.
Oh shit! Oh goddammit!
I don't want to get hassled by a dozen bloody missions from the world and his dog while trying to get this yellow box of questionable crap to Hurston just so I can buy some motherfucking nunchucks. Commodity transfer timers. Great. Now we can virtually wait even longer while escaping the grind of everyday life in the real world. Are you fucking kidding me? Although, to be fair, this kinda fits in with the whole concept of the game being as realistic as possible. In which case, expect a new NPC archetype, the stroppy foul-mouthed loadmaster who doesn't have time for your shit and just wants to go home, so will literally just throw all of these boxes and crates into the back of the first ship he finds while diligently not checking the load manifest. Good luck explaining that one to the Rozzers. Accounting app. I have no idea what this will do. Really. But it sounds great. Rock on. Economy display terminals. This sounds suspiciously like what our Moby-Glass app does right now. Only they'll be hidden in hard to find places on space stations and landing zones. Wicked. PvP bounties. Meh. Death animation improvements. Excellent. Looking good while dying never looked so good. Suck my banger GTA 5. Player status system V1. Basically this sounds like a firmware update for Moby-Glass, but with added temperature, repair, refuel, restock kiosks V1. Now, at last, we are getting to the meat and potatoes. Handy kiosks that we can refuel, repair, and rearm at least they'll be handy if they actually fucking work. Seriously, how long have we been waiting for the admittedly highly complex task of putting virtual space fuel into a fucking virtual high fidelity fucking spaceship? Come on CIG. How hard can this be? Bounty mission NPC improvements. Improvements to NPC based pew pew. Fandabidozi. Drake Cutlass Blue rework. Apparently not just a lick of paint for the Cutlass Black. This will be the police/militia patrol variant of the Drake Cutlass. No doubt popular with the bounty hunting fraternity. Choice. Origin M50 improvements. Does anybody actually fly this on a regular basis anymore? And although not actually on this 3.9 list, I sort of suspect to see the Anvil Karak. And then watch the forums melt down with rage. Giggle. Or not, as I have decided I want one now. Fuck my stupid Aquila and its broken out of date everything. Now, let's look at weapons. Yay. Gemini C54 Ballistic SMG. A new SMG. Nice. Lightning Bolt Company. Uber Rev Electron Pistol. Another new gun. More nice. Clausen Werner. Sledge Mass Driver revision. Presumably a revision to the Clausen Werner Sledge Mass Driver. Lightning Bolt Co. Add Scav Electron Sniper Rifle. Another sniper rifle nobody will use by a company nobody has heard of. That's it for weapons? Why am I not seeing motherfucking nunchucks on here? Maybe there has been some mistake. CIG. Okay, so lastly, core tech. First up, door system improvements. Because doors are hard. Go figure. I'm beside myself with anticipation for this one. I'll be happy if they just fucking open and close when they are supposed to. Large scale shadow improvements. Finally high fidelity shadows worthy of the best damn space sim ever. And finally the usual guff about performance optimization. Let's hope they can smash those 30k errors and all of the other annoying things that have plagued 3.8. But seriously, 3.8 was the first outing for SOX, and given the importance of this tech I think CIG deserve a break and some credit for getting it out the door, and it not being an unmitigated clusterfuck. Good job. Now, if the design team could kindly get to work on my motherfucking nunchucks, that'd be great. Thank you all for watching, kindly smash the snot out of the like button and subscribe. Do it now.